Hey everybody, welcome back to Brit's Big Plans. It is now February 1st, so I wanted to do a little flip through with you so that you and I could look at what I did in the month of January. So here's my monthly spread for January. We had a few big things happen. I went to Orlando the weekend of Martin Luther King Day. I went to visit my friend in South Carolina the first weekend of the month. We had the release of Onyx Storm, which is huge in the literary world. And then I even had a snow day. And then there were a few days here where I was recovering from being sick. In fact, I still kind of sound like I'm sick. So still recovering from that. So this is that monthly view here. And these pieces are from some pet tape from the London Gifties, I believe. And then this is a washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co. And I don't know if you can see it. I will overlay an up close video of it, but it's got these really cute little holographic bees flying around. So I will put a video of that right here so that you can see that up close. Now let's go to the weeklies. So this was the very first week of the month, and I started out with a little bit of journaling on the days because the daily pages did not start until January 1st. If you're familiar with the Hobonichi cousin, you know this. So I journaled a little bit because I wanted to be in this planner, but I didn't have journal space. So I just did that on the day, and I kept that going throughout this whole week. So that's why this is a really busy looking week. The Coffee Monsters Co. washi tapes. Here I've got quite a few stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like the Coffee Monsters Co. And yeah. All right, the second week of January, I've got some more washi tape from the Coffee Monsters Co., some more London Gifties pet tape pieces that we'll cut out. I really wish that there were some like pre-cut tapes that I owned. I have to cut all these out by hand, which you see if you watch my Plan With Me videos. Then here's the week of January 13th, and I really stopped doing the daily journaling here because it's a little bit redundant if I do it here and on the daily pages. Again, with the Coffee Monsters Co., but this time this was a weekly kit that I used. We've got the Sunday Funnies, like the newspaper strip here, and weekend banner, all really pretty. This is the weekend that I went to Orlando, and I live in North Carolina, so that we drove overnight Friday night, and it took about 12 hours to drive, and it was terrible. Here is, we're starting with Martin Luther King Day and the release of Onyx Storm. This whole week, so that whole day we drove back, and then I had already started feeling bad, so this whole week I kind of spent sick. I had planned on doing virtual classes on this day, but we had a snow day, so I just canceled classes altogether. Then I did have my virtual class on this day, and then I went back to work on Friday. I was feeling a little bit better. Again, London Gifties, Coffee Monsters Co. You're gonna see a really big pattern here. Then we have this week. So again, Coffee Monsters Co., London Gifties, and then I think the washi tape shop maybe. But anyways, this is this week. It's a lot less busy than things have been. Ooh, I forgot to add the weather here, but I have the weather in my 5-year journal, so I can go ahead and catch up with those in a bit. So that is this week. Here we are today on February 1st. Now let's go talk about the daily pages, because this is where all the fun happens. So this is January 1st. I have started crocheting, and This year I decided I'm going to do a temperature blanket. So I have the color key here. And then I drew in some little yarn balls. This was the day that the night before there was a terrorist attack in New Orleans in the French Quarter where people got run over by somebody in a truck. So that was sad. Here, January 2nd, I decided to go ahead and make my packing list because I was driving to South Carolina on the next day. So that was my travel day. And I really love these little ocean creatures stickers. It's not a sticker, it's the pet tape, again, from the London Gifties. So then on that Saturday, I was in South Carolina, and me and a couple of friends met up, and we had what we called our bitch and crochet session, where we just talked because we hadn't seen each other in a while. Then I visited a friend at work on this day, and then on the 6th, I drove back, and it was a long drive. Nothing real exciting happened on the 7th. On the 8th, I worked on my personal statement. That wasn't super exciting either. I'm applying to a grad program, so that's what that was for. On the 9th, we were under a winter storm warning. They were calling for quite a bit of snow, and then we got none. We got a bunch of ice, which was not fun. On the 10th, I had planned to work from home because of the winter weather. We didn't really get any winter weather, but I worked from home anyways. And then on this page, I filmed my plan with me. That was on the 11th. And so I posted that, I think, on the 13th. On the 12th and the 13th, the only really exciting thing that happened was on the 13th, Papa J Woodworks had a pen, drop for sale. And that's when I got my beautiful pen that I shared with you in a previous plan with me. That's got the floral finial and what is called the oil slick pattern in it. I don't have that out. Otherwise I would show you. Maybe I'll put a picture here. But anyways, I was literally checked out from that sale in about a minute and a half after it dropped. So I was very excited to get that pen. Let's see. I filed for divorce on the 14th, so that's fun. Then the 15th was the first day of class for the new semester, so that went pretty well. 16th, clearly I had, some big things in my heart that I wanted God to listen to my prayers. And then the 17th, this was basically I went to work and then packed, and then overnight we drove to Florida. So I kind of went over this stuff previously, but when we went to Florida, Saturday we went to the Disney Springs and we had dinner reservations at Morimoto Asia. And the children's menu, which is what this is, has instructions on how to do origami. So I attempted to make the origami frog and it did not work very well, but I have it here. And then on the 19th, that's the day that we went to Universal Studios, and we had one of the park hopper passes so that we could do Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We wanted to see all the parts of Harry Potter World. So that's what we did that day. It was rainy, which actually turned out to be a good thing because lines were really short and there weren't a ton of people. So that was a lot of fun. And then on the 20th, we drove back. It was about 10 and a half, 11 hours coming back. And because I put all the, receipts and things on the previous pages, I kind of wrote about our trip on this page. This is the day that I really started feeling sick. I regretted going to work, but I had done it anyways. So I wore a mask and stayed away from people. And then I went to the doctor and got some medicine. But this is also the day that I received my new pen from Papa J Woodworks, and I am in love. It writes so smoothly. I highly recommend working with Papa J Woodworks to get a cool custom pen. The 22nd was our snow day. This is the day that I was going to do virtual classes, but ended up canceling them anyways because of the snow day. And I normally, as you can see, and you have seen, I normally write in black in here, but just to make myself feel better, I wrote in purple with my new pen. The 23rd, I still stayed home and did virtual classes because I was still feeling like poop. So the 24th was the day that I received these Salty Bird stickers. I talked about those in my previous video. The Salty Bird stickers are just really sassy birds. Like this one says, "Thanks for making me look normal and well adjusted." They're hilarious, and it's like the best $9 that I've spent on Amazon in a long time. Nothing really exciting on the 25th. 26th, again, nothing very exciting. Had a blue week here. Now, on this day, I received a new pen. So over the weekend, I think it was maybe Friday or maybe Saturday. I don't know. It was the world's fastest shipping. But I received a new pen because my partner found it on sale on Mercari for like stupid cheap. It was like half price, but it was one of the Esterbrook SD Back to the Land solid color Estes. It was the Funky Lake one, so I bought that on Mercari, and like 2 or 3 days later I had it. So this little piece that's in a different color was where I had inked up that pen. Then on Tuesday, nothing very exciting going on, just typical to-dos. Wednesday, again, nothing very exciting going on, just typical to-dos. Then we have Thursday and Friday, which are the last 2 days of the month. I really have not had a whole lot exciting going on, but I've really enjoyed decorating this month with those stickers. So I love these mushroom stickers, and I love these little, they're jellyfish women. Love those. But anyway, so that's the end of January. I'm hoping to maybe broaden my horizons a little bit and do something a little different than just stickers and washi tape every day. I like what I'm doing here with the little header strips of routine and schedule and to-do list, but I'd like to figure out a more uniform way to do them. I just haven't found a way to write those words that I really like. So here it's in cursive, but my cursive doesn't always feel nice. Here it's written all tiny. Here it's big, but in all capitals. I just don't know. So that's one of my goals for this month, planner wise, is to figure out a way to do that so that I have a more uniform thing that I enjoy looking at. Because that's the whole reason that I decorate my planner to begin with, is because if I like looking at it, then I'm going to use it. So I need to figure out a better way for that. But yeah, that is my whole month of January. I hope you guys will stick around so that you can see my February recap at the end of the month. And we're going to try to do this all year. So thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you watched, and check out some of these videos here that I've got at the end of this video. Thanks everybody. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.